Oops. Oh dear. Hey, there we go. Nice. Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody, to Traveller's Rest with Rosa Leafborn. Let's make our bed. I know, while we're standing in it, because we are talented. And we're going to head on over this way. Collect that. Collect this. Collect this. We're going to get a handle on our day in just a minute. Take it slow. Take her easy. Alrighty. Let's go have a look at what's down here to brew in our cellar. Uh-oh. It's kind of more like what isn't there to brew in our cellar. Wonder if we can make another 5 barrels. That might be fun. We should also check our taps and things and just see how things are going. So I have 14, 6. So not a lot in my taps. How about in my... oh, whoa. Right. Well, I'm pretty sure I cooked that for you guys. Man, I hope I cooked it for you guys. Let me not open up until I've checked my orders, which I can probably do in here. Roast sweet potato. Did I just throw that in there? Let me find out. No. Right, so I think we have enough to open the tavern up for a little bit. But let's get that cooking. Go over to here. Fish broth with stingray. Is it spring yet? And chestnuts. I know, I've got to find a chestnut tree. Or, you know, can the order. But I don't like canning orders. Good morning, guys. How are you all doing? I did forget to clean the room. I am so sorry, my room man. Rightio. I've killed all my plants today. No, I haven't killed all my plants today. They have died. They have died because I planted the wrong plant at the wrong time of the season, didn't I? It is the first day of spring. Sigh. I was worried that this would happen. And lo and behold, it has indeed. So I guess we're going to start the day with a little impromptu farming. Oh. There we go. Make sure my pointer is pointing where I think it's pointing. I know, we're not looking to water girl. Alright, so there's a little irritating thingy with the sprinklers. You just got to get your pointer in precisely the right spot. Can you just do the thing, girl? There we go. All right. That's all tidy. I know we spent a ton of money on that, and oops. There we go. Right. It's spring though. Do I have any spring seeds in my thing? Spring and autumn. Let's get those in the ground. If only to make ourselves feel better. And we should, it's the first day of spring. We should go and check out our, oops. Don't want you to water it, girl. I want you to murder it. There you go. Rightio. Now we were what now? We were checking our order board because I want to just get a jump on whatever else we might be able to do. Oh, it's spring. We can go look for thingamywhatsits. Lager with a I'm going to write this down. It is that kind of morning. Oh, here we go. We want lager with aroma, and I may or may not have some already in the cellar. I don't think I have any almonds, so that's not going to happen. But we do have onions. So veggie broth with onion. Someone's starting the day right, right? Let's we have no empty buckets of water on us, so let's fix that. And let's go and grab our whatever these are. Cocoa beans. Nice. Cocoa beans. We'll get some firewood cooking because we can. And we'll go down here and I guess we'll get some more wooden planks cooking again because we can. And up here, I need some more brewing kegs, aging barrels. I need some iron nails. But I want to make 5 of them, so I need 50, 75 nails. Rightio. My trees have leaves on them now. That's almost intimidating, actually. We shall have to chop them down. Why not? Right, iron bars. And fuel, of course. Open that. Get that running. Alright. Now, what's in my backpack? Because if we go buying seeds in that state, we're going to be having a lot of trouble fitting stuff in. I have an empty tap. I have not turned my sprint on. There we go. That's so much better. Where's my table dude? Serving tables, of course. Let's open that thing up. Actually, let's have a look in here. We'll grab our trends. Oh my god. Alright, so drinks we're after vanilla ale, pink ladies, mead, rice lager, herbal liquor, or brandy. Alright, let's start with that then. Okay. Get out of there. Okay. What are we doing? We are going to get our order from up here. Someone is having an interesting day. And we're going to make some onion broth while we're in here. So I'll grab this. No, not fish, dear. Veggie and onions. And I don't know, let's whack some pumpkin in that thing. Rightio. That can cook while we're doing this. We'll go and deliver our potatoes before we forget and stick it in the menu. I did forget to look at what food we needed as well. Someone just went on a break. You better not be on a long break, mister. Alright, we're doing that next. And I forgot to check my lagers. I'll just wait till my bouncer comes back. Whoa, this place is really rocking. Why do I have lard in my backpack? I probably cleared it up this morning. And I didn't put things back in. Smell is mouth-watering. He's got his stuff done. I know, right? Very quiet this morning. I was wondering why things were a little quiet at the moment. Then I realized that over in the States, it's coming into Thanksgiving real soon. So happy preparations, guys, and stay safe. All I can say, just stay safe. Well, it's a bit crackerjack crazy right now. Let's go looking for some lager. We're looking for aroma hops lager. And then we're going to go see if we can get a stingray before the fishmonger closes. Alright, I have bitter hops lager. Alright, that's gone into reserve. Let's just whack that in there. What's over here? Oh, I have mead. Grand Reserve mead. Well, let's get that out of there. Unaged. Reserve. Reserve. Alright. Oh, look, if it's not matured to its highest point, I'm sticking it back in the barrel until I can make space for other things. Let's grab this. We'll collect that vegetable broth. let's go into here. We are just very quickly going to store all matching. There's bound to be something in there. And into here, we'll store all matching again. You know what? I have a whole bunch of little larvae that look like they desperately need to belong in someone's fishing, on someone's fishing rod. I need a drinks bucket. I do. Sort by type. It's a young dunkel. I know. That's okay. Annoying but that's dairy. We're going to stick that in our dairy box. And then we're going over here to the meat box. And we'll store all matching in there. That's looking a little healthier, isn't it? Except I still have a whole bunch of underpants. All right, I did forget to look at the food to see what was popular today. So let's go and have a look and see what's popular. We'll check that out. Too sweet because it looks like people are getting hungry. I don't have that. What's this? I may have that. I can do fish broth, croquettes, fish and green sauce, and mustard glazed roast. I do not have half of that stuff. Oh, wait, but there are ingredients as well. Okay, lettuce, cauliflower, potato, barley, cherries. We needed to go and visit the farm. I need to leave and let my shop fend for itself for a little bit. Let's see if we have strawberries and cream. I don't think we do, no. But we can do fish broth. Let us grab gilt-headed bream. Right, look, I have 8 of these. Let's make some cod soup. Hey! Did you just... He is so not a reasonable man, that guy. Let's go. Right, we're looking for stingrays so we can get that order off our bag. We're not looking to get run over by that knight who seems intent on running us over. All right, my fisherman friend, what have you got? Have I ever taken a walk on the beach? Oh, yeah, that's right. You like Wilson, don't you? Sigh, no stingrays. I was going to go and have a look and see what recipes there were too. Let's buy all of that. Ah, look, it's just a nice habit to get into. Watch out for me, little mouse. You're scaring me, girl. I will have the cherry sprout. We will definitely have barley. I've got to do it in 8s. 8 4s are 32. I know, guys. Look, even if you don't like math, at least getting the basic down is really helpful, especially if you're playing games. We are really low on galaxy hops. I know, spring and summer. It should be right, okay? Oh, lettuce was a thing. Wait, how many have I bought? 7. Let's buy one more. 8. Cauliflower is a thing. What about, yep, 3 8 to 24. I forget which ones are reshoot and stuff, so rice, we are running low on that. Now I need to be a little bit saner, don't I? Oh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 32 takes 6 is 28. I think. Something like that. We're going to need strawberries. I'm going to run out of backpack space, aren't I? I forgot about that. Let me just grab one more. We'll buy that lot. It looks like it all fitted in my backpack, so I can be thankful for that. And we can head on straight outside and see what we can do about planting some of our ill-gotten goodies. Oh boy. I know, we don't be able to grow strawberries for the favourite stuff, but... And I do think I had seeds in here for, yep, so those are the bitter hops for the chicken feed. Right, we're good. All right, let's go. I would like some sugar cane, please. Let's plant it in a nice neat row. All right, let's plant it in a little community over here in the corner. I don't think I can count. Sigh, there goes my nice neat pattern. What am I planting? Oh, right. I was thinking, why isn't that working? Because I have not got a sprinkler in that space. Right, well, let's just whack that thing in there. And we'll make it all odd up here, which is going to drive me slightly crazy. But okay, I'll have to live with it. I know, mental flexibility is a thing. Ah, dear. All right, how many bits have I got left? I'm going to have to do some... Oh, hello. You should not be there. Okay, dual hops. We were low on galaxy hops. Did I not get any in the end? I may have done it. May have fallen on the ground. Or I clicked on something else thinking I was clicking on that. Irritating, but we'll be fine. Let's go. I know these sprinklers, they keep eating my buckets of water. I really, really hate this odd bit, but okay. What are you doing? Now you're planting like a drunken monkey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Eventually I had to figure it out. Sigh. Now I'm going to mix it up. Literally mix it up. And this is doing my head in, but okay. So we need a ton of nails for a whole ton of things. Okay. Let's go and drop the seeds we have away while I rethink my choices in life. Alrighty, I do think I've got some nails here. I have 25 there and 40. So I've now got 45 nails. Let me just see if I can filter a few out of here. 4. That's not what I wanted, but okay, we'll steal those. I know I have none. Happy little thingamy, what's it? You're out of fuel? Already? Sigh, already out of fuel. There you go. We need to go mining. We desperately need to go mining. But we also desperately need to get some food into our tavern because I think we're going to be serving our guests gruel if I'm not careful. Let me see how... Oh, holy snap and dooley. What am I serving them out of drinks? Guys, you've got to call me when this happens. Here, have some of that. And some of that. And what's in here? Let's have some of that. There you go. I was checking the thing. Okay, that's not looking good, is it really? We need to do some cooking, toot sweet. And I need to go and see if I've got any fizzy stuff downstairs. They like fish broth. You know what? I'm just going to start doing... Cauliflower was a thing. Let's get some of that going. Don't you tear. Right, we need to make some vegetable things. Yeah, veggie broth. Let's go with pumpkins and chilies because I love my customers. They're not annoying me at all. They're going to have a hot time is what I'm thinking. Let's go, let's go and find... Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, look. All right, I think we are going to get through most of this pretty quick. Wait. Right, that's got to go in. consolidate our thingy. What's it's unaged, unaged, reserve, young, unaged. I like it to line up neatly. I'm sorry, it's going to have to go in here. All right, but we are pulling everything out of here anyway. And we're going into here and we're adding that. There we go. And we're leaving these alone. Right. Now let's go upstairs before my customers riot. Just turn that on. There we go. Now my staff don't need to worry about freezing their freezing. Right. Fuel. You wonder where all my timber was. It's in here. All right. This is where I definitely need to have stuff. Did we make any of this? No, because I was too busy worrying about using the right amount of soup, and I needed to go and deliver some. So let's get that delivery done. We've got this. Maybe. If not, it certainly has us. Okay, we're not going to get those two done. Let's not clog our thing up any more than it already is. Let's collect some water because otherwise we're going to have a troublesome time cooking. And we best go and tend to our timber cutting and other things. No, it's not going to be another one of these episodes, is it, where I try and go mining the entire episode? No, because I'm going to make it not so. I needed 75 nails to make 5 barrels with. I now have 99. Let's get these barrels cooking, if we can. Right, that's done. The next thing I needed to make were, how many sprinklers did you say? 1, 2, 3, 4 more sprinklers. Whoops. So we'll get that done, if we can. Alright, what am I out of? Steel sheet and so iron sheet and iron bars. Okay. Store all matching and some that aren't matching. Okay, we're good. Let's go get some food on the table. Oh boy, did you just, you missed? I didn't hire you to miss. I know. Let's go and get things in the tavern. Yeah, into the taps. Wow, I was hoping I had more things than that, but okay. Do I have anything to put in the book? Let's just get those straight into the book. And then we better get this food out. Right, let's go with, I'm not sure what. Cabbage flour, no. Take a breath, do the thing. We got this. Let's go with roasted fish. We're going to go with some of that. Looks like it's a night for cod. Right, we'll worry about getting the brewing in a minute. I'll get that cream of cauliflower on. I still need to get one thing into the taps. I know. What's that about? Let's see if I have anything in here that might go in a tap. I know meat's frothy, but it's deceptive. I do have apples, which means I should be making quite a bit of cider over here. Wrong barrel. Why can I not make the cider? Because I need the fruit juice. That is what my problem is. I've been making grape juice instead of apple juice. Let's get that thing cooking. We'll go through our malt the way we were going through it before. We've got some more stuff actually growing now. So now I needed aroma hops if I have them. Because I seem to have a lot of stuff in the bitter, but I don't seem to have a lot of stuff in the aromatics. We can make sangria. What's that? That's watermelon sangria with pineapple. Ooh, that'll be an interesting flavor. Well, we'll see what happens with that. Why are you not doing the thing? Do you need fuel? You need fuel. Now we can do the thing. Let's go with the red wine. We use it in a lot of stuff. Let's go with a gin. We'll go with a wheat gin this time. Rightio, that's going there. Do I have any cheese starter? Probably not. No, I don't have cow's milk curd. That's what my problem is. I'll leave the grinder just for a minute. I have a lot of brown stuff, so that's not too bad. I know we're feeding them soup tonight. Hopefully I'm covering my people's wages. Let's get some porridge on. We'll make it wheat porridge. We're just giving them variety tonight. Anything goes. Because they're like a horde of gnats or, I don't know, locusts. A horde of locusts. That, and I can get the porridge done real quick, which means I've not made tea in a while. That goes in a keg though. Well, let's start with some green tea. Get that going. That's a relatively quick thingamy. What's it? Let's get the cheaper food in as well. What did you guys just eat? Holy snap and dooly. Alright. That gives me the apple juice, which means I can make cider. Let's get another batch of that running. Because cider can go in, whoops. Cider can go in taps. What did I make? I made sangria. Alright, let's stop making sangria just for a minute. Store all matching. I do not have a lot matching here. Okay. I forgot I bought fish. Let's get those fish out of our pack before interesting things start happening. Like, you know, they start a culture all of their own. Sort by type. Why do I still have lard in my backpack? Did I not put that in the meat box? I did not put it in the meat box. There we go. Now it is in the meat box. That backpack is irritating me. It's not tidy. Now it's tidy. We have forgotten to plant our cherry tree. 1 cup of char. Savory pie. Let's go with some rye. And then I think what was popular? Cauliflower. Right. I'm going to make a cauliflower pie. Alright. I was going to go check downstairs and see if we had anything in the fizzy department that was ready. Fizzy. I know, it sounds like children's drinks. Alright, that's unaged. Pretty sure everything else has got a bit of age on it. Yeah. Fallen behind again. It's nearly done. Let's not pull it out just yet. The minute it's young, we'll grab it. Okay, I now have stout. Whiskey. Okay, yep, I know. It's halfway through its thing, so I should not disturb it. So let's get the stout up into the taps. There we go. That's going to make someone happy. And we'll go get our latest... No, our latest culinary creation is not yet ready. Let's just hit those apples. We're going to have to go south and find some more apples. Get that malt going. Just going to make another batch of wheat malt. I know, it's not there yet. Neither is that. I need to be... Sigh, patient. Patient is good. 105, let's close the bar. Call last drinks. Where's my guy? Ah, he's upstairs already serving. Good on him. I can see a day of cooking ahead of us. And I don't mean for orders. Alright, let's get that going. Let's make another layer of that. Because I can have that going at the same time. Now I made a lager. Let's make an amber ale with our remaining corn malt and galaxy hops. corn malt and galaxy hops. I am not. Okay, let's go put that into brew while the rest of that cooks, because otherwise we're going to stand here and stare at a watched pot. That's no good. Alrighty, what do we got over here? Q to open that. Dump that in because it's ready to rock. Reserve, whiskey, reserve. Alright, that's all done. Yeah, no, you're not there yet. You weren't there last time. These look like they've just turned over though. Let's have a look. No, I was wrong. They're not ready. That's ready. Rightio, let's just take that dunkel and stick it straight in a tap. Although maybe I should run to bed before I do that. Oh yeah, no, I've got time to put something in a tap. We'll do that. Right, the taps are now refreshed. Refreshed taps as opposed to refreshing taps. Alright, grab that. Open that up. We were up to grilled steak. Let's go with chicken. Over here. Let's go with another batch of apple juice. Over here. Let's go with, I need more fuel in my thingy, what's it? And if I'm not careful, I'm going to fall on my face. Let's do a red wine. Okay, bedtime. Well, let's get some sleep. Well, well, well. Let us wander into the next section. No, we're not. No sleeping. Making of the bed is occurring. All right. We need to go check for stingrays. Although I have a feeling that having bought his fish out, I may be out of luck for the week. The sausages went well. We've got chicken steak. Let's match them with some pork sausages. Over into here. Let's make whatever that is. It looks exciting. Over here, let's be boring and do some more apple juice. Over here, let's grab some more malt. I need to make some rye malt. I need some corn as well. Amber ale. Right, so that means we're up to our dark lager with our last bit of rye. And we'll use our last whatever hop that is. Galaxy hops. Oh no, I did buy galaxy hops. I was just thinking they were purple. No, we're good. Down here. Collect the unaged red wine. We just picked up some brandy. Let's make some whiskey. Alright, over here, let's open that thing up. Yes, we can make ourselves a few hundred batches of apple cider. Just what we wanted. Into the cellar, my friends. What are we doing? Aging a few things. I mean, we're aging ourselves. I'm going to get some grey hairs out of this one. Alrighty. The unaged amber, the unaged gin. Now, I thought I'd pick something else up, but I could be mistaken. No, we've got a whole bunch of stuff that's young. Young and pretty. Alright, that was black pepper that was running. Let's get some mayo running. We will make it with a nice bit of sesame, give it a light flavour. Over here, we'll grab that fruit juice. We've made quite a few batches of apple. Let's make some white grape juice. Get that running. That was sausage. Now we're going to make some chorizo. We did pork. Let's do turkey. And get that running. Open that up and pop in food. Check our taps. They're low, so we should probably stay for the first part of the night and top them up as we see fit. Do I have any candles on me? Not today, Josephine. Radio. Ooh, what are they? Those are beans. Wonder what I can make with those. Alright, what's my water status like? Okay, no, water status is pretty good. Wait, I saw something that said harvest a minute ago. Excellent. We do have more seeds to go in, so we will whack some seeds in the ground over here. I think my planting is going to go from orderly to, oh, hello. to somewhat haphazard now. What was this? This is wheat. I don't think I needed any more wheat, but hey, we've got it, and I am going to be grateful. Even if it kills me. Rightio, back over here. Into this. Let's see how we are. Galaxy hops. And let's get our hops in. Might help if I could see where they are. There we go. 1 and 2 galaxies are our priority, and that cherry tree is not going to do me any good sitting in my backpack. All right, so that's all there. Might as well fill the thing up here. What, you thought we needed more water? Well, all right, you're the farmer. I'll accept your judgment on that one. All right, let's get the next lot of hops in. We are a barkeep. Time we looked after our bar a little bit. Look, just because the customers like drinking does not mean you have to fill the plant trough every time you're here. Let's go. We need to go check our chickens too, because they're going to be getting hungry. That can go away, and that can go away. Let's grab this and put it down here where it's going to irritate us so we don't forget it again. We've used up some buckets of water, so let's refill those. Let's check out, oh, you wonderful little critters. Look at you go. Second day of spring, and they are making honey-like pros. This looks like, just get myself out of the way there. No, I'm going to have to scythe out some grass. It's spring, stuff is growing. Right, and we need the fiber anyway, so that works out. That's our second cherry tree. I like it. What we're doing is planting in rows of 3 or 4, just because we can. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Now what did we make? We just made some poles. Let's make some noble wooden planks. We just made some firewood. Let's make some more firewood. We just made barrels. Let's make some candles, just for the minute. I need to make something else. I just can't remember what it is. I need to make another one of these, which means I need some more iron nails. Do we have some iron nails? We have some iron bars. It's a good start. Let's make some more iron nails. A bit more fuel. There we go. A bit more fuel going. Up to here. Can I make any more nails? I surely can. Rightio. What was I doing over here with nails? I was making... I'm going to make 2 of these if I can. What? Oh, plenty. I know, I was being optimistic. Let's go check out the fishmonger while I remember. Wait, backpack? Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 spaces. And then I start throwing my goods willy-nilly all over the ground. Where's that gardener's horse? Alright, he's somewhere else for the moment. Do you girls have another tree? Don't tell Leah, but I often move the vegetables around. Ah, right. I don't think I bought soy seeds. Wait, we don't really need to go on a seed buying spree just yet. Let's get some space in the garden. Did you go fishing? I have taken a walk on the beach. No. What are you doing with an open shop and no fish, mister? You and me not going to get along. Alrighty, I did not check my my hop level, and I need to get some table runners. I forget how many. I think it's about maybe 3. It's possibly 2, but we'll get 3 because 3 is sitting in my head like an angry archangel. Radio, let's go. Hey, hey, Lion. Sorry about that. I missed you completely. How's your day been? I think we need a couple of paper coasters. Let's just pick up 5 just in case. Ooh, a rhombus tablecloth. It's so pretty. Comfort 6. Comfort 3. Well, you know, we could go a little nuts. and get all those up and running. Plain tablecloth. Wonder if I can put a tablecloth down and a runner. We could have green and red, and then our guests could really be thinking their choices about what they're drinking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I need 8. I know it's just hard to bring the pictures up. Let's get some of that. I do need to be making more bread. How's it going today? Really quiet, but not bad at all over here. It's cold. It's winter. Not that I'm complaining, because I would much prefer the cold than the heat. But yes, my dogs look at me when I take them out like I'm torturing them. We wanted to go outside, but we've changed our minds now. They're fine, pups. You're okay. Although, to be honest, that's generally only when it's raining as well. No, you'd think they'd melt. Alrighty, let's work on in here. Okay, I want to make this. I am making more candles. Can I put a tablecloth down and be super duper lazy without actually? Oh, yeah, okay. Get that and that. I should have picked up the runners, and I did need 3 runners, not 3 coat. I'll get there. It's good. B for build. Now let's try putting the tablecloth on. Oh, no, what did you just do? Put that back. Alright, we want this on here. And this. I'm not sure I like the color scheme, but you know what? For the moment, we'll worry about color schemes in a bit. Right, no, the answer is... I don't think you can put the runner on with the tablecloth. Let's find out. Of course, it's summer. Yeah, it's summer up there. It's not too hot for you. And there. Okay, now can I put a runner over the tablecloth? No, I can have one or the other. Fair enough. And I need one more here. Now, what did I do with that? There it is. I knew it was in there somewhere. No. Can we at least get it on the coaster? Here we are. Pretend like we're civilized beings. Alright, that should be my keg. Oh, my keg. That is awesome. I need 25 more nails because I want to try and build a second keg. Well, my wish, I guess. Now I need more fuel. I know. What? Time to go back into the mines. Actually, I did forget I'm supposed to be making plate as well. Because I'd like to make 4 more sprinklers. Oh, well, I guess we're making copper bars. There we go. Now, I have 50 nails, but I only want to build 1 more of those. And now that I have that other one built, we're going to go. You don't have any empty buckets. That is such good news, girl. But I do have candles. Candles are cool. Oh, I need backpack space, and let's put that up the top. Right. Save myself a couple of silver, just whack that in there. Rightio. And then I want this thing. We're going to put it here. If I move that... Ah, you don't like being there. Oh, fine. You can go over there then. I know. Now I can add another barrel in. I can add another two in. Let me grab this. Put that up there. I should definitely put lamps up in there, shouldn't I? So now I can add in 1, 2, 3 more, 2 more if it has to be behind the bar. Right, well that's easy enough. Let's come out of build, go into stock. And mead was a thing this week in my trends. Go into here, there's nothing there. You know what, it's better than if I tried to put the runners on. What's my fireplace doing? It has 39 logs. The larger paintings, that's a good idea actually. You use the larger paintings to decorate your guest rooms. Yeah, because otherwise they won't fit above the thing. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just fix a couple of bits over here. I should put my bait in here. I do have turkey chorizo in there. That is for... Oh, milk. We haven't got the milk. I know. I completely forgot. That's the bread yeast. That's why it's going in there. Right. That's a little healthier. That in. We're busily making more malt. We might make toasted rye. Let's go with that. Right, looks like we're up to porter and whatever that is. That looks like a bitter hop actually. Ah, cider, good. First batch of cider is running. Let's get the second batch up. And then we'll get, looks like we're making brandy out of red wine because I have 70 of them. Rightio, trying to hit at least 400 in decoration in your main tavern means using a lot of little items. Okay, thank you. Rightio, little items, lots of. I know, I've still got an unfinished room area upstairs. We were looking at food because they're like locusts. If I make bread, I can make burgers. So let's do a little bit of wheat bread. And we'll go and drop this chorizo over in here. Chorizo. Well, the food situation's looking better than it was. Let's open the tavern and let them run. We'll go see how this other barrel's going. Oh, I can't put it in when it's running, can I? No, I have to close the tavern again. Sorry guys, false alarm. Can I make another one of these? Yes. All right. I know he's like, wait, what? It is closed. Oh, you've come into... Yeah, I see what you're doing. You're a good man. All right, I forgot I have this and I have these. So we're going to whack B. We're going to whack this up in here. And then we're going to use... Well, we will in a minute. They need to go down into the cellar. Okay, I might as well have just jumped out of B. Uh-oh. Oh, I know. Oh, wow. Nick of time type. What was the other trend we had? Let's have a look. Herbal, brandy, rice lager, mead. All right. I may have... No, I do have brandy. Let's whack that in there. I was going to say I may have run out of what's trending. Would not be surprising. Let's get the cider onto brew and our barrels in. Barrels first, I think. Now, as long as they don't explode, we're doing fine. Alrighty. This is usually my order side, but anyway. Unaged. And I'm not being very orderly about things at the moment either. It's a bit terrible of me. Unaged dark lager. Unaged red wine. More unaged. What? Right. Sangria. Sangria Reserve. Okay, I think the quality of that depends on. Now, do I have anything for taps that's brewed? Wrong row of barrels. This one. So this should all be unaged because I only put it in yesterday. That's not too bad. We'll get there eventually. Okay, I do have some more stuff, but that's more for brewing. I know it's going to bother me that I've got one unused space, but we'll run away before it does. Let's go put our furnishings in our box, just so they're not in there. And now I think we can open the tavern. You can tell how old your booze is by the ribbon in the drinks. Upper right, this thing up here. Aha, green is normal. Purple's reserve. I gotcha. Right, thank you. That helps. Let's go and get one more barrel in before we open up. Because it's just been made. One more keg, sorry. This should make my bar staff happy. Or at least, I don't know, entertained. Okay, now that's a Unokan has, which means it definitely is linked to how long your bar is. Alright, I need to expand out here to make that bigger. Oops, not right now though. Blank is unaged, green is normal, blue is young, purple is reserve, and orange is grand reserve. Gotcha, thank you, Lion. Right, we've got this. Alright, I'm gonna go put that barrel. You watch me forget I've got this now. We're gonna go drop this in here. Put that up there. And light the fire. And open the bar. No. Open the bar. Try pressing the O. There you go. And maybe check on my orders while things are happening. I think I should also be cooking. But we'll get to that in a minute. Mushrooms with cream we can make. And chili vegetable. Okay. I know. I've got a notepad and pen here. Mush plus cream. And we need wild. We need veg. Broth with chili. And trench coat shrimps. Trench shrimp with olive oil. Right. What am I making first? The fastest thing to cook will be the vegetable broth. And I do have chilies because I was laughing about giving it to my customers earlier. Alright. So a comfort level of 400. That's my bread. Alright, let's do this first. Vegetable broth with chilies, a little bit chabe. What does that go well with? The cauliflower would soften the flavor. So would the pumpkin. Let's make a spicy pumpkin soup. Oh, and I have space in my garden for planting more stuff. There we go. There are also 2 words in here. We are just making red wine brandy till I can get that red wine down a bit. Some unaged cider. Let's make a little bit more unaged cider. Into here, can I make watermelon sangria, you say? With a touch of pineapple juice. I think I've made that before, so it should stack in my box. Alright, what have I got on me that I can feed these people with? Bread. You know what? Everyone likes a little bit of bread. It's cheap, but it's okay. Just get that going. Right, we're going to go and check and see what needed planting. I was going to say where is he, but he's already upstairs, so that's good. Everyone is happy. Nice to see. Whoops. There we go. Let's vary the copper plate with the copper bars. Right, no, I don't have any planting room to answer my question. We've done that. I have not fed the chickens. Do I have chicken feed on me? I have 2 chicken feed on me. Radio. I have put my seeds. I know. Sigh, sigh, sigh. Come here. We needed a bit of hops. And they're an autumn crop, so we're going to go put them over here. Well, we'll grab those out while we're here. Right. Now we're going to make more of these. Does help to hit accept on the way down. Alrighty. Oh no, we cannot stop with the firewood. And we did noble planks, so let's do noble wooden poles. Alright. Now over here what I need iron bars and iron sheets, which means I need to go ironing. Mining iron. Let's go and get our order. My inn is kind of snobbish. I only have you only have Grand Reserve. Well. But I think that just means you're better organized than I am because I have all the things because I keep running out. Oh dear. Snobby inn. Yeah. That's funny. Let's go with rye, and they wanted olive oil. So a heavier flour to go with it, a heavier base oil. You know, my sangria is young. I suppose I could go and age it. I don't think I've ever made Grand Reserve sangria. It's not snobby, is it? If you just want the best in your inn, surely. That's got to go in. I'm just giving variety so everyone's so everyone's price range can be met. In the vain hope, of course, that will attract all clients and thus more profit. I'm not sure if it works in game theory. No one's on a tea break. We're good. Let's go and take this food outside before I actually put it in the menu, because it'll happen. That's going. What are we making? Trench coat shrimps. Yeah, you keep 2 chests in your basement, one with unaged alcohol to put in the barrels, and one for the Grand Reserve alcohol, not in my... That's actually a really good way to do it. To put in your kegs. Oh, which reminds me, I have not checked my kegs. Because these guys are drinking me out of house and home. So I've been running around with it on me, just to try and keep up with the little monsters. But you're right, a little bit of Grand Reserve never hurt anybody, right? Oh wait, it's orange. I don't have to look at everything. So I've got no Grand Reserve. All right, but I do have Reserve. We'll start with the Reserve sake over in the corner. Can I only have 1 sake? Okay. I was going to say, can I add anything else to that? That'll keep them happy. Whoops, my bad. We were making what now? We're getting our trench coat shrimps and making our wild mushroom soup. Because we can. Corn chowder, mushrooms with cream. And we wanted white, no, wild mushrooms. Let's go with the sheep's things. They don't care what cream is in it, and I have more of that. Over here, sangria young. What am I making? We're making watermelon and coconut sangria. I know, nothing like experimenting on your guests, which is precisely what I'm doing. Now, I've got red. Let's make another horn of mead. There we go. I also didn't open my main tab until you had a really big backlog of meals and alcohol, so I never ran out. Then just kept cooking and brewing. Yeah, I had a little tiny amount to go, and then recently I let everything just kind of run down. So when I increased it, I wasn't quite ready for the influx. And so I'm looking at it going, oh yeah, I've got, a dozen dishes or so. That should be plenty. And then discovered that I ran out. Hang on a minute. All right, that should be a bit better. I damaged my vocal cords over time. And I've only just recently found out. So I'm kind of in the process of working on them so that they can work properly again. But it's a bit of a road, so I apologize if my voice gets a little bit creaky. We're working on it. So what more can I say? It was a bit of a surprise, but it was also a bit of a scare. Yeah. Yeah, you've done that once. Yeah, it's not fun. So I went from being able to talk quite normally to suddenly having a voice that sounded a lot like this. And the doctors kind of got a little bit nervous, sent me to a throat specialist who very kindly ruled out cancer, which I didn't know was a thing, but apparently. So I count my blessings on that one. Count them a lot, actually. So yeah, so I do apologize if my voice does creak a little bit. Yeah, I was very grateful. Let's put it that way. I have nutritious feed and normal feed. Let's go with the normal. Yeah. So yeah, so that's why I occasionally lose my voice. So I'm trying to. I've done a lot of research now. I've got to find a speech therapist because being in the country makes it hard to find someone who can help with that. But I did some research on the problem the doc said it was, and I've been doing a few things that will help ameliorate it a little bit. So I do have a recipe for a wardrobe. Oops, fallen down the job here. So yeah, that was only recent. That was like a bit of a wake up call. What? Bedtime already? Let's hit that and close it. I know. Who was it? Grammy was pointing out that this girl likes to sleep on the floor. She does a bit, I'm afraid. A little bit of a floor sleeping bunny. Crashes out wherever she's tired. Time is at 2:40. Do I have time to deliver this without falling on my face? Let's find out. Ooh. Skill points, recipe fragments, floor tiles, dining tiles, crafting tiles. Very nice. Thank you, game. Just a suggestion, but maybe a plant or a couple of grass starters in your fenced in. Oh, really? I hadn't thought to do that. I've only got one. Uh oh. Oh no, I did not make it to my sign. Well, it's a change from the floor. I'm just going to go to sleep in the middle of the road. Um, Grass starters. That's actually a good idea. I've got to go down to the farm anyway because I keep forgetting to go buy milk because I haven't put my barn in yet. Um, I know. What's that about? Let's get those aroma hops running. Like the way occasionally you get a reserve sangria out of the straight up mix, some unaged mead and some sake and some reserve brandy. Okay, looks like we're into the whiskey. Ah, it makes my animals happier. Okay, happy animals is a good thing. What am I going to put on here? I need to do that. Well, let's try making bread again, and this time not putting it in our menu. Mm. We'll put our unaged stuff in the cellar, and then we'll go and check and see what our orders are. And I do believe I've got some recipes that I've just unlocked. So let's go this way. Find our unaged bits and bobs, and over here. Right. What did I put on over here? Mischief, that's what it was. Bread. Let's make a cheeseburger. We're going to make, okay, 464, 816, 840. Then it drops. No, it goes up. It keeps going up to the meat. So you get 18, 16. So it is definitely the meat up in this corner or whatever's up on this end is generally your most expensive dish. So let's have a look at this. 520, 1280, 1632. 54, 539. Okay, yeah. Rightio. Well, that's going to be an interesting cheeseburger. Enjoy that, guys. What's over here? A reserve sangria. I am definitely in need of more rye. Did I plant some? I'm pretty sure I planted some. All right. Actually, what's in my? Oh God. All right. Let's fix this as best we can. Why will my onions not? Did I run out of onions? No, I just ran out of. Wait. I ran out of onions. There was an onion-sized space in there. I'm going to put a little bit of the grog away for the minute, and we'll see how that goes. It looks like I've got a rogue set of beans in here and no space for them, so we are going to have to start thinking about dividing out our chests again. I've got sangria hiding in here. Grand Reserve sangria. Right. Okay, now that's fine, good. I know my chest is not going to thank me for this. Messing up my organization. Let's mess it up some more. Alright, sort by type. Store all matching. It is a product, it's beeswax though. We might put that outside. Mushrooms with cream does need to be delivered. Alright, we're good. No more fish. I know where the candles are. Candles have been carefully put away in this box. I run into a wall. I'm so sorry, Rosa. I'm liking the green. It's actually starting to grow on me. It's a bit soothing. I went and got that candle and then forgot to put it out. Wooden poles. So we must be back to noble wooden planks. And into firewood. And over this way, we will grab this. I know I've been just not using everything that I should. Alright, what's this done? That's what I thought. Potatoes are good. Everything else is still growing. Yeah. What were we doing? Looking for grass starter, which means we were looking for milk, and also unfilling our backpacks with not junk. Over into here. Let's just drop those up. I know I'll be whining about my nails in another bit. That's okay. Put all matching in here. There's my beeswax. We may need to go on a tree chopping spree eventually. Store all matching and some that don't match. Actually, I might whack those in there when I'm making stuff out of these that needs it. Wooden planks. Let's go with the noble wooden poles. And yes, you guessed it, more firewood. Because we're about to spend it over here. I know, I did have a stockpile. I sort of used it up. Oh no, it happens. Okay. Wow, look at these trees. And my brain's going, so many to cut down. You vandal. Let's put our tools up in the top, just so that they're. What are you doing? Think about it. Just so that they're where we can see them. Alrighty. We'll be on our shovel because there's still some recipes. I still haven't found the mosaic lamp recipe, and I'm thinking that's a dig thing. And we definitely need to go see Wilson because I'm digging up a lot of little boots, and I might have enough to start putting some of his coral bits and pieces in his decorations on the tables because that'll be pretty, and the customers will like it. So I was thinking maybe grass starters here. Welcome back. How can I help you? Well, oh good. We need all of that. We need all of that. Okay, I guessed wrong. I don't think I need any honey. I've got enough hives running now, so we'll buy that before I forget. Do. All right, space in backpack. I forgot to put. Oh no, I just didn't put the tea in the barrels. We are going to start needing some of this soon. And it's spring. We should see what forage is in the forest because there wasn't a lot in winter, funnily enough. Okay, looks like the trees are still getting ready to fruit. An etched stone, nice. We are a bit low on those. Oh no, no they're not. They are starting to fruit already. That. Okay, the tree up the back is still unfruiting. Unfruited. Oh, something. Let's go this way and down. Maybe Bob sells them. So we have these mushrooms. I have a ton of them though, so maybe we shouldn't be going nuts collecting them. Hey Bob, how you doing? Ma'am, you look for nice things? Find in shop of Bob and Nugget. Always good. Bob get from woods and sell here. You're the golem from the hot springs. Oh, me know you. You wake Bob. Me very thank you. Bob asleep like rock. They very lazy. Bob work hard, pay rent. Bob and Nugget. Nugget? Who's Nugget? Nugget Bob best friend. Violet girl give when meet because Bob feel lonely. Now Nugget live in shop and help Bob. Nugget very smart chicken. She keep money count. It is easy to burn through the iron. You're right. It's like my goodness. Now you two friend of Bob and Nugget. Bob many friends since arriving farm. Bob happy. You say if like something and Bob sell. No friend discount. Nugget peck eye if Bob do that. Nugget pecks at his eyes. Right, what I was hoping for. Actually, we will grab the copper scrap because that's worth 5 copper bars. Um, what do I need empty bottles for? I know, I probably need them for something and I might regret passing up that opportunity, but... Oh, good, these are back. Wild berries. Yes. Okay, let's go and see Wilson while we're at this end of the beach. Maybe beat up some crabs with our mop, so we'll get that ready. I know now I'm torn. Oh, look at that. Hello, crab. It's so good to meet you. Uh, what sort of crab was that, I wonder? It was a brown crab. There's Wilson. Hi, Wilson. How you doing? Starfish. Seaweed. The sound of the sea and seagulls are music to my ears. I know, he's such a peaceful fellow. I wonder if I should grab him and chat with him. What secrets does he hold? Meow. I know, the seagulls sound like maniacal cats. More sea urchins. The bananas aren't out yet. Okay. I was kind of hoping there were stairs there, but I misremembered them. So, oops. Hello, crab. I know, run, rabbit, run. Ah, another brown crab. That's awesome. I know, angry cats, or I don't know, protesting cats at that. Starfish and an old boot. We so need to talk to Wilson. Wilson? Actually, no, we don't. We just need to talk to Wilson's junk pile. You use empty jars, as far as I've seen. You never use empty bottles. It's weird. I know, right? We're no doubt. Maybe it's something they added in the last patch, and we just haven't worked that out yet. 37 seals worth of junk in my backpack. Hi, Wilson. How you doing? Have you seen the woman who's always fishing at the pier? I've been seeing her almost every day for a couple of years, and we barely said 2 words to each other. I don't know. She has a dark aura that I don't like at all. Oh, radio. Or aquariums. How big are they, I wonder? I should probably get some small shelves and put them up so I can do this. That's pretty. Bubbles, a professional looking lamp. Mmm. Is that a room thing? See, then there's a carp lamp. Okay, hang on. Comfort of 5. Comfort of 4. Decorative coral. That's rather large. It's like a pot. So comfort of 6. Decorative starfish for the wall is 2. Seashells is 6. See, that's a smallish looking painting, isn't it? A mermaid fountain. Puts the myrrh in mesmerizing. Pearly coasters. Comfort of 3. Comfort of 8. 6. 4. 4. 3. A small lighthouse. It looks like a wall lamp. Oh, I know, shipwreck paintings. How does that give you a comfort of 6? Comfort of 7. A whale songbox. A fishing clue. Ooh. Ooh, I know. These are worth 8 shells. How many shells have I got? 63 shells. Well, that's nice. I know. I'm just wondering how big those are. So coasters go on every table. Seabreeze tablecloth is not, I think, as comfortable as what we've got. The doormat we could use. The seashell candle holder we could probably do. That's a comfort of 3. That's a comfort of 7. I mean, I just like the paintings because they're pretty. And you're right, we have a second guest room I'm building and I don't have a painting in it. Makes me wish I had the other coasters with me to see what their comfort level is. I mean, comfort of 3 over 7 tables is an increase of 21. All right, let's just buy one of each of the things we're interested in and see what they look like when they're down. So we'll grab this. I might grab 2 of those, maybe 3. I know I can't grab that as well. Get rid of that I can. 36. Where do I put it though? Well, I could always find a spot. Maybe, I don't know. I know the doormat will go nicely. I wanted to look and see what the carp lamp did as well. So grab one of those just to, whoops. All right, well maybe I won't grab one of those. Right. We'll just let's grab one each of those and we'll just see how that goes. And we'll grab that if we can afford it. Yeah, all right. I know these look good, but like I said, I think... All right, we'll grab that as well. Let's go and put those in the inn. And I may have to go find some more junk in order to get some more stuff if I end up liking the effect. We'll see how that goes. I know it's not going to look too great with the variables, like because it doesn't match across, but we'll see how we go. I have not done any fishing. I should. Maybe I could catch my own stingray. I know. Let's just open the tavern because it's late already. We'll go and see if we can catch our own stingray to clear that order. Oh, it's right by the ocean. There's a lost opportunity there, I'm sure. And I haven't been to the mines yet. All right, let's see how we go. Now, what bait? I've got worms on the hook, so let's start with worms. Spring fish, because I haven't fished in spring yet. Oh my god, I've forgotten how. Oh, no, I remember now. Come here, you little turkey. Okay, that's a meager. Into queue. And let's see what we catch with that thing. I know what, patience. And then you would look down the bottom. This looks like another meager. No, that's an anchovy. What else can I catch with that? I should probably be trying to fish at least 3 times with each bait, just to see what we've got. Another anchovy. All right. One more time with this bait then. Oh, this is not an anchovy. Its fishing pattern is different. No, it is an anchovy. I am mistaken again. Well, let's try that. So this is meat bait. Something likes it. Ah, fiddlesticks. Try again. Must be patient. A horse mackerel. What else do you catch with this bait? I'm not sure if it's just one fish per type of bait, but I don't think it is. I think it's a mix. Whoops. That looks like maybe a meager. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, that's another horse mackerel. Well, let's try again. Not sure if... No, I don't think you did. I bought some stuff from the... Whoops. From Wilson. I haven't put them in yet, though. Okay, so horse mackerel with meat bait. And then I decided that I might try and catch my own stingray. You know, because the fishermen didn't have any, as you do. And now I'm just testing out different kinds of bait in the spring season. Whoops. Seeing what we can get. What's that? Yes, there is my order. Well, maybe. It depends if it needs two. All right, so what bait am I using? I'm using the little prawn bait thing. So not the meat bait. But I need at least two stingray. That's an eel, that's not stingray. And I'm alternating between my mouse and my keys. I keep forgetting which ones to use. Must be getting late for you guys too over there. Because it's evening if I remember rightly. Ooh, a red scorpion fish. Oh, what's this? This is a new pattern of behavior. Okay, that's my second stingray. What time is it? 23:20. We'll fish until midnight or until I run out of this particular kind of bait. Three stingray. I know I'm being a bit greedy when it comes to stingray. I should have thought to do this on day one. It's like we could have had that order done and dusted. What are you? Stingray? No, a magrum. Ooh. What time is it? Oh, midnight. Whoops. Last fish. Did I open? Yeah, I did open the tavern as well. Hopefully they didn't run out of food or drink. A sargo. Nice. Well, let's go home. I forgot to get my orders, but now I'll be able to clear another space. So the next thing is to find a chestnut tree somewhere. It either grows in the wild or I have to buy one. But it should just get our obstructed orders down to one. Because I don't like cancelling on them for some reason. I'm not sure I'm going to get home on time. Oops. My bad. Whoops. Okay, I did get lost. Every game I get lost. Sometimes in places I've been many times over. Here we go. Oh, I love this forest. I'm going to have to cut it down, but I do love it. I did forget about that, and that's a happy accident. So sheep milk, carrot cake, and pork sausage. Not sure we're going to get those done. Well, if we don't get them done and served, that's okay. I need to go get some drinks for the bar. I know, they're like, boss, we ran out. Someone needs a cup of tea. Well, you guys need to... Ooh, yeah. Okay, pork sausage was one thing. So let's get that running. And I've forgotten what the other one was. Annoying. That's okay, we'll get there. Let's get some toasted malt going. We'll do some toasted rye. Get some unaged lager, and we'll do some amber ale with some bitter hops. Collect whatever that is. That is unaged sake. We'll do some more cider because we can. And we'll grab that whiskey and we'll... Where are we up to? Right, we're up to herbal. I must have run out. Close my tavern. Oh, crumbs, yes. I'm thinking I'll just go to bed at 2:45. It'll all be good and fine. Thank you, Lion. Oh, that's what I was going to make. I was going to make my stingray thingy. What's it? Oh, dear. I am going to just pick up an order. There's my bouncer having a... Where am I? I went back inside. I lost my tune in amidst all the other tunes. What I'm cooking is the pork sausage. We won't get the other one done, but we'll at least have that on the board in the morning. No upsetting my guests now, right? Oh, let's get to bed. If we make it, I'm not sure I'm going to actually. Yes, we did just. Yeah, no upsetting my guests, right? Oh dear. Well, at least we made it to bed and didn't fall over. Now, I've been saying I'm going to go mining for like this entire stream. And just been doing the essentials. There's my pork sausage. I needed stingray something or other. What was it? Stingray fish broth. Let's get that cooking. Now that I have stingrays, see, I did need 2. Alright, looks like we're making wheat malt and dark thingamy with some of that. I did plant the galaxy hops, so we're not too bad. The cider unaged is good. Let's grab some red wine. Herbal liquor is good. Let's grab some vodka. Because I got some potatoes, which reminds me, I should be putting all of those in there. And I should be putting whatever goes in here. Now that is all unaged. No, that's reserve. That's unaged. Okay, and we should be putting that in here. And all of that. Actually, we've got a few things we didn't have before. If we're going into the mines, though, I am taking a bottle of sheep's milk. There we go. Because there's this puzzle that I keep missing because I don't have milk on me. Alright, let's have a look for meat. My potatoes didn't go in because I put my potatoes in the brewing box is why. Store all matching. And our new kid on the block. Right, now I'm going to grab these while I'm in here. What's that? Alright, they're staying in here. That can go. No, wait. No, that's unaged as well. Get back in there. Right, I'm going to put these in. So what I did was I thought I'd just do an experiment to see what looked pretty. And then alter the tavern. And then go back to Wilson and pick up the things that looked pretty. Yeah. Okay, I should have an empty row of casks right at the back, but I just want to make sure that all of the casks before them are full. That's not an empty row. I'm going to have to like evict a few things. Well, okay then. So orange should be Grand Reserve. No. Alright. I've got a couple of blues. Alright, we'll just leave those to do their brewing. That's fine. And I'm going to grab this big painting here. B. And we're going to put that back on the wall in here. We can grab this little seashell painting and we're going to just sit it up there. I'm going to grab this. Oh, look at that. All right. It says it's a candle holder, but it doesn't want to go on the table. So maybe that's a bedroom thing. Let's go have a look. No, it's a wall item. Oh, nice. Okay, well, in that case, we'll put it in here. I did not realize that was a wall item. All right. I had one other thing I think in here to no, I've got them all. Right. Let's go put that candle holder back and grab the candles. Yep, I still have it. Grab the candles, she says. Put that up there. That's not the stairs, dear. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many times I've wandered down that area. All right, this can go back in here. And then this can go back in. Come here. This can go back in here. And then we'll grab this thing and we'll put this right here. All right, I don't know where my comfort is. It's somewhere in here. Oh, down the bottom. 179. That is really low comfort, isn't it? Mm-hmm. All right, do I have anything to put in this barrel? I think I very cleverly put it all in. Right. Put it all in the thing. Grab this. Grab the mead. Because it's a week where mead is popular. Although I think I already have mead out. No, maybe not. Drop that in there. I can see it's empty. Let's put the cheeseburger in here. The sausages go now. With all that faffing about, we should have done our stingray broth by now. And I'll just check and see if I've got anything in here. Pretty sure I had a lager or something downstairs. So we'll get that. We'll get that done. That's a young. It's an unaged. It's a normal ale. Most of it will be. I'm just going to grab that and we'll drop that one in. Right. So now I should have mostly full taps. And what's the food doing? Or should I not ask that question? No, the food will survive. Maybe. Hashtag maybe. We've got that. All right. Let's go into here. Open this up. Sausage can go in. And the stingray broth can finally be done. We can do the flan. And we can do the carrot cake. I don't know about the rice balls. Well, let's go find out. And we'll open that tavern in just a tick. Now that I've finished messing around with it, we'll just grab one of these. No, I can't do that. Radio. Rice balls with trout, right? Let's just see if it's an option. I need rice. Well, okay. Good thing we didn't pick that up then. Carrot cake with wheat. That one. Coconut oil and wheat. And we'll make it sheep's milk for the moment. Malt. And I guess we're making more of that. And I guess we're making some of that. And a bit of this. With some more of that. Let's make some corn gin. There we go. What have I got in my pack? Okay, not enough to worry about, but the potatoes actually belong in the alcohol box. Because we make vodka out of them. Whoa, my keyboard just quit on me. Nuts. Time to replace it. Yeah, wow, that's not good. Are you going to be able to get to it today, do you think? Or are you going to be out of a keyboard for a bit? Uh-oh. Oh, no, you won't be able to answer that. I'm sorry, Lion. That's, So I've just finished replacing mine, so it's like it's always horrible when it does that. Now I have rice. Yeah, what are you going to do? Never rains, but it pours, really. Oh, I found it. You need to make your bed. Otherwise, the only reason you make the bed is so you can move it. You found out why we need to make our bed. Apparently, the only reason you make your bed is so you can move it. Otherwise, it serves no purpose. Nice. Oh my goodness. I did wonder, like it, because it's there to be done. So, so it's like, yeah, that's hilarious. All right, now we're looking for trout before I accept that order. Okay, it's not that. Cod. I made my bed every day thinking it made. Yeah, well, that's what I've been doing as well. So you're not alone. So it makes no difference provided you, unless you want to move it, in which case you better make your bed. It's not like any of the tavern guests are going to go back and judge you on it, right? Ah, I do have trout. Right, so we'll go and accept that order. Because I've now got rice as well. We just harvested a bunch. That is right. All right. I am never going to go mining if I don't just shift my patootie. One of my cherry trees is ready. Oh, and all my honey. We're going mining right now. Not looking around, just doing the mining thing. You know what else we haven't done? We haven't got our recipes either, she says, diverting straight from mining into something else entirely. Oh my goodness. Here we go. All right, so we now have, okay, I was going to say we now have all of this, but we don't. So what I'm looking for are things that, like, I think chickpea salad was one of the things that we needed. Gyozas. Gyozas was definitely one of the things we needed. What's in here? Holy snap and dilly, how do you ever catch up with this stuff? Hunter's Bomb, 575. Okay, so 575 is the highest. What's this one? 519. Let's just put that away. 575 is the price to beat. 596 is the price to beat. There's the rice lager as well. That was another one of the drinks that was on our list. But that week is nearly done, so that's why I'm not jumping into it straight up. 596, 584 tortillas. We don't have a lot of desserts, to be honest. I just want to collect all the recipes. 6.9 is the price to beat. So the meat lasagna, then the tortillas, then the highest level drink. Wait. 6.9. All right. So now we're down to 6.20. 6.33. The cold beet, really? The cold beet soup. So 6.33 and 6.20, these are our highest. All right. 6.56. Okay, so that's now the highest with the beet soup next. 15.20 for unaged cheddar. Ooh. 19.52 for unaged manchego. All right. So these are now our two highest. I don't think anything is going to beat that. But there's so many good things. We might be going cheesy. I don't know if I want to. Because I think I've got to put it in things. And there's been things I haven't been able to make for... Oh well, we'll just try it. Gyozas. 7.17 for chicken olives with rosemary. I haven't tried a manchego. It's the first I've heard of it. So you like a good aged manchego cheese? Yeah. I'm thinking we're going to be very cheesy this round though. There's some good recipes, but nothing beats it. Well, that's going to make the tavern interesting. We're just going to have to level like nobody's business. Now, where did I find them? In starters. Right. Looks like that's what we're doing. Oh, wait, I have 20. Haha. All right. Something was worth 7. I'm pretty sure it was the chicken, actually. 7.17. Ah, what? Does that mean I didn't spend the last lot of points? Shush. Mm-hmm. Okay, so 7.17. And then 6.7. If you have a cheese specialty shop in your area, it's worth going and having a cheese tasting. You'll discover a lot of different cheeses, and some of them are amazing. I'm going to have to look for one and see. I think my other half would like that as well. 6.37. The potato salad is not as good as that one, but it's second on the list now. Okay, tomato puree, turnip puree. All right, 6.44. Broccoli stir fry. So 7.17. Pretty sure nothing is going to be beaten that. Oct you know how I read octopus with paprika? I read that as octopus pizza, which does not actually sound that delicious, to be honest. My family calls me a Hey, if you like good cheese, you like good cheese. It's like you just have to, yeah, they're just going to have to get used to that. Oh dear, a cheese snob. I am so very tempted to do cheese fondue because we have expensive cheeses we could stick in the cheese fondue, you see. Oh, there's a cheese board. That looks pretty good. No, you can't say you've had octopus pizza. I reckon order it up at your local pizzeria and just see what looks you get. Mind you, you might not be able to go back afterwards, so perhaps not. Cucumber cream is my next most expensive recipe. And I'm being very scientific about how I pick this. Yeah, 6.9. Tortillas are 5.84. I think this one down here was our most expensive drink. So hang on a minute. What was 6.9? 6.79. Now, how do I read this? I think I just read it as the bigger number. So 6.79 is my biggest number. All right, cucumber cream looks great. Probably not one of the typical pieces you find at Pizza Hut. No, I don't think so. You might be in trouble. All right, unaged cheddar and unaged manchego cheese. Rosemary, yay! To go with our chicken with olives and cucumber cream. All right, I was supposed to go. Oh, I'm supposed to open my tavern. Let's do that. And then I'm going mining, like an irresponsible tavern owner who needs a lot of iron that they've run out of. We could probably do with some of this as well, but if I stop and mine everything outside, I'm never going to get inside, am I? Alright, we might stop for iron. If I see it. Wait, I saw a little cross on the ground. Can be bribed for crosses on the ground. Ooh, and big iron rocks. I forgot about that one. Etched stone and a boot. There we go. Alrighty. So we've unlocked all the way to the bottom. Did I remember to keep my sheep's milk on me? No, I did not. I'm probably going to be a disappointed panda. That's okay. Down to floor 6. I mean, it could probably be cow's milk as well. It's just that I have enough sheep's milk product. Oh wow, cobalt. Look at that stuff. Actually, iron is usually up in the upper levels. And I do have a ton of cobalt. She says mining it anyway. That's because I'm hoping to get to the top levels this side, but by the end of the day. So we should be good. Maybe. Looks like there's no puzzle on this level. Maybe. I know I really enjoy the puzzles in this game. I don't know why. They're just satisfying. Yep, levels 3 and 4. Yeah, you're right. Because I think up before that it's copper. Maybe. Mostly rock, copper and stone. That's okay. I don't think this level's going to take too long. This is level 6. There's not a lot on it today, actually. I keep wanting to smash these boarded up areas, but I don't think at the moment they lead to anything. It's like, wait, there's a blocked in tunnel. Let's go down there. No, the mop says let's not. Okay, so we're looking for our ladder, which I think is right next to our lift. There we go. Up to 5. Would you say 4, 3 and 4? Yeah. Alright, let's just get 5 out of the way. Because I just have a feeling we'll need cobalt later. Maybe. I mean, you would know. Do you need a lot of cobalt later? There is a puzzle. I don't think I've seen that one before either. Place what? Oh, yes, we've seen that one. We're after bits that fit. Which means we need to destroy all the things and mine all the things. I wonder if they'll put new puzzles into the next update. I mean, cobalt crafting is an endgame thing, except for, yeah, no, and we've done the tools, so the tools are done. So, right, so we definitely need to get into our iron. Alright, 3. I really like the keyboard mechanics on this game. They're so good. If you remember to use them. So I tend to default to my mouse a lot now too. So 2 halves to recover and slot into each other. Alright, now provided we've mined everything, I should have picked up the 2 halves. Theoretically. We're going to have to run all the way back down there though. I know. Mighty treasure whines about running back to get it. No pleasing some people. There we go. Nice. But yeah, no, the puzzling in this game is nice. It's a nice difficulty set, and it's like it's not designed to break you. I wonder if my fireplace has run out of timber, or if they've just forgotten to light it. No, there we go. Alright, I have forgotten where the statue is. There's no map. Alright. Right, no, it's definitely down this way. I know, sometimes I think my eyes are painted on too. Yeah, down here. Look at that. I just saw a cul-de-sac and gave up on it. Oh dear. Open that thing. We found some polished granite. Nice. That does save me from polishing it later. Let's go this way. Yeah, I was hoping my housekeeper would. He hadn't done it yet, so I was thinking maybe I had run out of timber, firewood in the fireplace, which would have been exciting for him. I'll have to check it when I get back. It was on 39 last time I looked, but that was a couple of days ago. Ah, right. Puzzle is beat up the statues. It did take me a little bit to figure it out, like I was trying to interact with them. No, you interact with them with your mop. A bit like interacting with turkeys and crabs. I forget what the clue is for that one. I did have to go read it though. Wooden planks, excellent. So this is where we start to get the iron level 4. Yeah, because I did try mining them at one point, and this didn't work. You have to mop them. That's our third statue. Nice. We timed that well. Let's go see what's in the box. Fossil remains and a granite block. I think your housekeeper will still light your fire if you have no wood, but they charge you per hour it runs. Ouch. I would definitely have to make sure my fire is restocked. It's one of the reasons I'm making candles as well. It's like if my candles are out, then I'll replace them before the housekeeper does, just to max that profit a little bit. We're actually now at 30 gold, which means I could build a barn. Well, I might have to do that next time. Build a barn and maybe buy some cattle. Is that 2300? Goodness me. Rosa, you dirty, stop out. It's not time to close the tavern though. Let's toddle on up to level 3. We got a little teeny tiny bit of iron out of that one. It's like when they replace your... Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's why I've started to replace my candles. If their candle holders are empty. It gives me a nice running start on the evening or the day. One reason why I switched to lanterns. Yeah, that's it. I should do that actually. I think I've got the ability to buy the recipe. I might get my barn first though. One for cows and one for sheeps. She's got a good backswing on her too. Through here. A little bit of copper. Come around to the back. I ran past so much granite when I first started. Just completely forgot. Didn't realize it was a thing until I stopped next to one day. I'm like, wait, I can mine this. Yes, you can. Dig up every dig spot eventually. Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm looking for those because I remember you saying there's some nice mosaic lanterns in the game, and I went and looked into my table for them, and I don't have them. So I figured, like you said, they're in the dig spots because they're made at that table that uses the other stuff you find at the dig site. So fingers crossed. That's why I'm happy to see my dig sites and always a little bit disappointed because they're not the lantern recipes. Oh, I know the game will be like, stop your whining. Oh dear. Nice. I'm hoping I haven't run past any actually. So I have not been particularly observant, I don't think, this run. Now that's a nice lot of iron. Level 3, 150. Oh, 150. Well, let's close up the tavern and hope my tavern people have not been feeding my guests water again. I'd put a chest out with stronger drinks in them if I thought they would use it, but I don't think they will. Oh, 215. Well, you know what? I would run home, but I don't think there's any point. I have, but they were in really hard to spot areas. Sigh. Now you tell me? Oh dear. That's funny. I'll have to just be more observant. That's what it is. It's not letting me mine my rock. There we go. If I'm going to pass out in the mines, I want to mine all the rocks I can. There we go. 3, 2. I know. There we are. All right, but I do need to do the school run this morning. So thanks for hanging with me, Lion. It was really good chatting with you. I hope the rest of your evening goes better and your keyboard recovers quickly. You didn't want to backseat the game that much. No, and you know what? I really appreciate it. You're actually a really good company. So you have a really great evening, and I will check you later. Thank you for hanging with me and for not backseating the game a huge amount. I like the hints you're giving me, though. I appreciate them. Okay, bye bye. Take care.